Hi, today we'll be exploring macro videos and photography. Here's my camera setup with the lens. Let's get started. Okay, so here's the setup. I have Sony a5100 hooked up to my Sigma 105mm F2.8 Macro lens. It's an amazing lens. You can actually zoom in very close to the subject. Today we'll be exploring how to set this up and how to take a picture, mainly for the video, because that's what I'm interested in. For example, I have a circuit here. This is the power bank. And we're going to look at inside the circuit, what it consists of. And so if you're doing repair and all that, this is a perfect setup to show you what I'm doing. But today we're just going to look at the inside working of the electronic circuits. And I'll show you also my finger as well. So in case, for example, you have a lesion in your finger and you want to do a video of that and send that to your doctor or maybe your colleagues, who knows, for whatever purpose, for for educational purpose, I guess you could do that. Or even for scientific investigation. Wherever it is, being able to zoom in 5 to 10 times, it's a art in itself. There's many things to explore. So let's talk about the setup right now. As you can see, I have the Sony a5100 setup. It's hooked up actually to my ATEM Mini. So the reason I'm doing that is because I can show you the picture itself, the electronic parts, and as well as switch to the main camera right now that I'm talking to. But right now you can see the Sony a5100 is hooked up to the Sigma lens. Now this is actually a Canon lens. I have a special adapter for that. Everything is done manually, so we're going to control manually. Okay, this is very important regarding when you do a macro photography or macro video. You always have to set it, I mean, this is what I recommend, set it to manual focus. So especially if everything is stationary. This is hooked up to one of my tripods. So it's very strong, so it can hold the weight of the camera itself and the lens, right? The lens is zooming in for 105 and in cropped 1.5. So you're looking at maybe about 3 times cropped. And then with a Sony's special technology that you can zoom 2 times, looking at right now, I can zoom in 6 times. So we're looking at some like the electronic circuits 6 times a close-up view. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Let me now show you what I'm talking about as I explore the circuits. Okay, so here we have a circuit of the battery bank. Let's go through the component of the circuit quickly, at least from the top view. Here we have the LED light indicator to see whether it's being charged or not. This one here, it's not activated because the lithium battery has been taken out. Here we see a resistor 102, that's representing 100 ohms, 10 to the power second. Here you can also see a capacitor. I can tell because of the gray cube here that's soldered in. Now on each end you have a red wire that's representing the positive terminal of the battery. Lithium battery is going to be hooked up to these 2 terminals, so positive terminal, and on this end the black wire, the negative terminal. So the battery that's going to be connected is a lithium battery that's 3.7 volt. Here you can see this is the USB, and you can see the 4 prongs that's soldered in. Okay, that's how they are connected. This is where you hook up your USB cable, and then it's going to be charging your phone. Okay, so you can see the application of doing macro video. As I'm explaining to you, you can see everything in details and close up. So this is zooming in 6 to 8 times. So very, with my eye, I can't really see. But with this type of technology, I can show you the close-up view of the circuit, and it's very clear, as you can see, and it's recorded in 1080p. Let me show you another example. Here is my finger. By the way, it's all manually focused. So let's see. Okay, there we go. Right, there we go. This is my finger. So for example, this is very, very useful for doctors if they want to take a picture or video of, let's say let's say my finger has some kind of lesion, I could illustrate that, okay? But you can see here my skin has a lot of infolding, and right now that's how normally skin looks. You turn around, you can see the fingerprints. There we go. Right, very detailed. This is 6 to 8 times zoom. Pretty amazing. Let me now do a more manual focus here. There we go. There we go. You can see that. Okay. Let's say I want to explore this. There we go. There's a little discoloration of my skin right there. I didn't know what that was, but okay, it looked like a mold or something. I don't know, but there's like a pigmentation here, but it's not raised up, so I think it's okay. So you can see the application macro video as I explained to you and showing you the image. So anything that you want to zoom in 5 to 10 times, you can use it on the APS-C camera full frame, or even a Micro Four Thirds camera will work also as well. All right, thanks for watching EducateTube.com.